Hello. I'm Lightning TV, and today I'm going to be talking about the Sega consoles. Here we have a continuity into some progress. Get out, stupid fly on the TV. Great, I can't get it out. Now it's gonna stick on forever. Finally, it's moving slow. Yeah. Sorry about that, my galaxy one just fall, and this mosquito keeps flying. So, continuing with the video, today I'm going to talk about the Sega consoles. And later, and when I become 10, and I'll make all of the consoles. I'll make a video called The Original One Consoles History Evolution. Which is going to be the longest video I'll make because I'll record it from my 1TB Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra when I get it soon. And later, I'll be going to the end because this is a long video, so I don't want to rhyme anymore. Wait 1 second. Go that one, okay? That one. You don't know why about it. Okay, continuing with the video. Oh my god, it's night time and because the video is gonna end because the storage overload. So I better hurry. First is the Sega SD1000. It's not really a gaming console. It's just a simple game. You can play off it with just a white board with a gray board on it. And the whiteboard there's a white red with the whiteboard being the Sega logo, with the blue part being the Woods 1000 computer video game. And red and white text, and under the video there's the wood red text, and the red part there's the wood hole and red text. And under the rectangle part there's a red button. And under the rectangle with the wood video in the same place, there's just a black one. So, continuing with a video, this is literally pulling with a gray rectangle with a black. Sorry, screen resolution. I have to keep my device horizontal to make it working. Because if I don't, then the video will sound vertical and it will make me stressed out. Oh my god, not this again. Great, now I don't have to deal with these stupid things ever again. This stupid black pond. It does. No means nothing. No the warnings from now on. Next. Being the stupid block here. It's the Sega SC3000, which doesn't make any sense. It's just a computer that you can play off with a TV for no external reason, or you can play on your computer. Back in the 80s, this was created, or in the 70s. But continuing with the video, it's just the Sega logo inside a blackboard with the SC3000 on it. White text on it. And under this record, there's so many gray lines with the keyboard text and some buttons in gray for no reason. I can literally read this. The first icon means funk. The second icon means silt. The third icon means shift. The fourth icon means graph with a brown asterisk above it. The fifth icon means end years with two squares above it. A sixth icon would home CLL with a word TLS on it above it. The seventh is install there with the word delete above it. The eighth being shift, the ninth being CR, the tenth being the invisible word between two yellow square brackets. The word break under it. The 11th button is just a green sphere with the word power under it. The 12th is just the yellow part with a yellow rectangle with the word reset on it. The 13th part that is a yellow arrow pointing at the top, then the other pointing at the left, then the right, and then the bottom. This console has no information to talk about. Wait. We have something I need to talk about. This the DDSS gaming console, so BFDI 12. Okay. So next is the second version of the 1000. How many was released in? Wait a second again.
Literalmente fermentado. Explodiu, inchou, estourou. E eu joguei tudo nisso. Consegui uma verdade. Está fermentado assim, coisa boa, não é? Eu quero tomar. Eu esqueci do Yakult, que ele tomou, passou 10 meia hora. Dentro do banheiro de mamãe.
Sorry about that. I just watched the muted video that was copyrighted. But I muted it because, yeah, I don't want to be copyright strike like the other users. We have a whiteboard with many black lines on it, and in the board there is a Sega logo with the word SD1000 computer video game. black text, and in between these, the logo and the text, there is just a black rectangle. Something's on the right, like a black rectangle with a white rectangle with the normal rectangle inside it. Under the black rectangle, there are two black rectangles with a yellow rectangle between them. And in the front, there is a black rectangle with the words C1002 computer video game in white text, just like in the front cells. And some text under it says something. I think it's the warnings of the video game console. Excuse me. Okay, so the controller is simply just a white board with the black trackpad inside it with just a D-pad, and the middle button is a trackpad on it. On the right of the trackpad D-pad, there's a black and white rectangle with the black part with the logo, and with the white part being with SU. Some words in black text with the word 150 instead of the 1000. And under the rectangle, there's two black buttons. I don't know if it's a good console though. Wait. Into the DDSS game. No. I'm not talking about BFDI, I'm talking about Sega's. Here we have the Sega Mark III, which is a variant of Master System before no Japanese version was launched. No, the Japanese version before the original Japanese version was put into Japan. The original version of the Master System. You have a rectangle and a whiteboard with many black lines on it, with a black rectangle and the word Sega Mark III in white text. On the right of them, there's a black line with a black rectangle inside the part, and under so black, gray, and black rectangle with the first black part being a yellow button, and a rectangular button with the word hold hard in the right of it, and in the right of inside the first part of the rectangle, this black part of the rectangle with power on and white text. White on and the white underscore and the right of it. Or an upside or a tilted white square bracket. In the gray part there's a logo. In the last black part there's just the word code. In the left of that part there's a blue line. And in the right of that part there's a black line. With a white clear button with a black. On the front there's a single with the word computer TV game, and the right of it there's the word Joy 2 in white text, and under that word outside the rectangle there's a black rounded rectangle shape with a wire with the controller being just a white rectangle with a black D-pad, and the right of the D-pad there's a shape with the word black rectangle with the word joypad and gray text in it. Under the rectangle there's a logo, and the right of it there's two black buttons. Okay, sorry. Here we have the original Master System. I'm gonna explain this before after I do something. wait again. Dog. Why do I keep waiting every time? Because you need to drink water every minute or seconds. Okay, so continuing with the video. There's a black rectangle with two white lines with a white and red line, and inside the rectangle there's a gray rectangle with a gray variant of that rectangle with a light gray thing above it. In the black part, the gray part too, which has nothing on it, and the left of the gray shape. On the black part, there's a white logo, and there's a word Master System Power Base and white text on the word System and Power. There's a white slash on it. With the new appearance of a red rectangle with a wait. I passed 17 minutes talking on interface with a red rectangle with the word cartridge input and a white shape button in the right of the. Under there's a black rectangle with two black rectangles on white outlines with welcomes on it. And under these right, the second part of red, there's a white the word cartridge on it. A red rectangle on the white outline with the word Control 1 in it. A white rectangle with the word card on it. The red rectangle on the white outline with the word Control 2 on it. In the middle of everything, there's a black triangular shape on the white outline with the word on and a green rectangle in the right of it on it. With the cartridge and card connected to it. And in the right of everything, there's a black rectangle with white outline with the word TV system on it with Control 1, the control being connected to it. Under the red line, there's a rectangle on the white outline with the word power, and under the rectangle, there's a white triangle shape. There is on it. In the right of everything, there's two angles with the word control. It's Control 1 and Control 2 on it with rectangles under them. With a black rectangular shape under it, and then black rectangle, there's the word control pad and white controller. Looks like a black rectangle with a pad and a thumbstick as a D-pad and a middle button on it. In the right of everything, there's a gray rectangle, black part on it with the black part in the hole. In the hole, there's the white logo. Two red rectangles with a gray square on. Two gray squares on it. In the first rectangle, there's the word 1 start. And in the second rectangle, there's just the white number 2. And in the blue gray squares, there's gray circles. When here we have the Japanese port. It's just with shadows. Here we have the Mega Drive. We have the Genesis or Mega Drive with it. Here we have the Mega Drive or Genesis, which it's called on the USA. Here we have the Mega Drive versions. There's a black controller with a black pad and with the logo in the middle of everything, and with a blue tangles and the wood starting above it, and the wood trigger and white text under everything. Inside a black rectangle with 3 black circles, the letters of the word ABC and red text on it. Above everything, there is the word computer, video game control pad. There's a black rectangle with many gray lines on it. And under it there's a black rectangle with a switch. Phones, vol, 10, 5, and 0, with 3 white lines on the right. And the right of everything there's a black switch with on and off on it. And under them and there's 2 black with on and off in white text and 2 white lines between them with an invisible character. But under the wood on there's the wood cartridge lock in white text. The wood power there's 2 white lines with the wood power and white text on between them. Under everything there's a blue button with under it being 2 lines with the word reset and white text between them on it. And in the middle of that rectangle there's a gray sphere with a black line, and under it black rectangle with the word 16-bit and golden text in it. Under it there's a red shape with the word power on and white sphere, and the left of it there's the word power and black text, and the right of it there's a sphere, there's a black line with the word on and black text in the right of it on it. In the right of the shape there's the word high grade multi-purpose using the text. To me this sounded like the longest video. In the left of the red rectangle there's the word AV and turbulence and terminal and red text on it. And under everything there's the word Mega Drive and white text, and the right of it there's the white console logo. Wait. It's 2 gigabytes that I cleared storage off with. This is more than last time. No, I'm not looking on Prime Video. There's just a black rectangle with black lines, and under it there's a black rectangle with black rectangle, and above it there's white text, and there's a white line, and under it there's a red line, and there's the numbers 10, 5, and 0 text, and the right of it there's many white lines, and that rectangle there's a black switch with a red line in the middle of it, and under it there's the words on and off in white text. Also under the black rectangle there's a black switch with the word with a white headphone and the word volume and white text under it on it. Wait, sorry, I beat up the phone. Under the switch there's under the first switch there's a white shape with a white rectangle under it, and with the satin white text in the middle of everything there's a black circle with the word Sega, then there's a white shape with the Sega logo, and under it there's a black text. Under the rectangle with the word 16-bit on it and white text. Under it there's a red shape with a gray sphere, and there's the word power on in black text. Except the word on is in the right of the rectangle and there being a black line. Well, I don't want to make this video longer, so I have to unzoom and see it. Here we have the Genesis version. This is the. Here we have a Mega Drive European version. Now I have to wait again. Why is there that? Yes, that's a 2 out of something. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the video for it. Okay. So I'm just gonna talk about it anyways. Wait, I have to pause here. Okay, so I'm gonna leave my phone with me, so it's gonna be loud. Wait. Why do I have this cup of water? It's just sitting too much. Okay, so in the sort of connection with that new version of the original Mega Drive, which is the version of the Mega Drive, or the Genesis, what it's called on the USA. You have a blackboard with wait. Okay, so continuing with the video. I don't know.
E a vovó trouxe. Tá vendo? A vovó trouxe. Delicinha.
Tô gravando.
Gravando? É. Grava seu disco.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that again. Continuing with the presentation. And I'm also eating. I'm eating pancakes. I have a new cup.
Como mesmo?
Blackboard with the same instructions as usual. What 16-bit encoding text the font it seems. Also, the rectangle is smaller and then the and control is adjusted. What do you do that? Wait, no. I have a secondary version for Master System called the Master System 2. There's a blackboard. In the back of that thing going the logo on it. That's the 11th page. What? On the back, I'm going to look the wood. Also, into the netted. I think. Let's see. I can't look that much, but I think it's the wood called the tinker. It's left at that rectangle. And right here, with the woods. You couldn't see that much, but I think it's the wood paws again. It's not do that here. And it's not wood between them. Remember, there's this here. Great. Oh my god, I have to do it rapidly before that starts. It finally go down. It's 4 minutes compared to the original evolution of Nintendo consoles. I recorded this video. 5:57. I recorded this video. Oh, I got to mention about it. Full pad on it. Petite pad person. And the penny white lines on it with the logo on it. Just the same thing as the Master System. Here we have the Game Gear, first portable console made by Sega. Sorry about that. We'll go back to the Japanese version of the Master System for no reason. I ate all the pancakes. A black rectangle with the stupid D-pad and 2 buttons on it, with the word Game Gear in black text, or text in a black rectangle inside it, with some oval shapes above it, and a green, a blue sphere outside that, with the word "Start" on it. And under the logo, there's the word "Tier" and there's the word "Power" in white text. Also, it's also called Sega Portable Video Game System, as it's titled. There's a Sega logo with the word Portable Video Game System in green text under it on it. Next to you we have the Mega CD, which can be bolded with the European version of the original Mega Drive, or Genesis, what it's called in the USA. Now I'm eating bread. And put a black rectangle. Now there's just a logo and there's some options. Here we have the Sega CD. There's just a black rectangle with a white. No, I didn't mean. I'm gonna grab right now.
E como é que ele reage? Fica bravo e gritando e chorando.
Oh, red. Think of favorite vocal wonder. I think on the White House line wedding. The white rectangles with the word ready and that says on it. And between them there's a contact disc logo. Oh, I'm gonna be bubble with services. I'm out of drive for this call me rocking on I'm fucking drop the US. Drop her. You have mega 3D too. No adjust buttons this time. And then the right of it there's a black part like a CD and this logo. Also, I'm glad it's everything though. That back table. Wait. This is the American version of the original Mega Drive. Plug, it's the MK2 button. You have the Sega CD, the second variant. The final was a portable version. It's kind of the logo on it. Everything there's a compatible logo. Also, there's a red card with a. I have the Mega Drive too. I'm sorry if this image is too blurry. It's because I downloaded a blurry PNG image, and this looks like this. And the version of Mega Drive too. That's true. If there's a compactless logo, I think. Back same under everything. I should have the MK2 button version of the Genesis. Mega Drive, what it's called anyway, except for the USA with the Genesis, so I don't care. The Steam, except the Switch is removed. We have the Pico. Good. Because you can't get rid of it. Go. Uncle, we pep on Ripple control. Okay. You have. I have what I said before. What's time with a control? It's a bit slightly different. We talked about the Titan video game system. Arcade board, which is arcade games too. It's just a monochrome board with some function on it. You have the Mega Jet, or the Game Gear, what it's called in the USA. It's just a great thing on the D-pad and logo. Finds another everything. There's a word that gets right of everything. There's two. Inside it there's a word power and something. 6 buttons, 3 purple and 3 black. Here we have a Genesis 32X. A bundle that is used for the Sega Genesis as a bundle console to play 32-bit games. The Genesis inside it. There's the word 32X. Here's the bundle. Hey, go! Go! Right, here we have a Japanese, here we have the Sega Saturn. Then I'll talk about this. After some videos, I'll talk about more gaming consoles. Excuse me. Okay, so whiteboard, logo on it. Purple button under it. Let's look at Tangle board. I have a North American version. Tangle work. Like logo icon with a black line with a blue backlight in it. Inside the box, there's a Sega logo. That says cartridge input means that you can put the cartridge on its location. You have a Genesis Nomad, Sega's biggest failure since 1995. It's still unknown how many things it costs, just like the Pokemon Mini, which is still unknown as its widest. After this time. It's still rare to get the Pokemon Mini. And the Pokemon Pikachu works better. And the rest is wait. Okay, so good. Wait. In the right, there's two black buttons. The words mode installed. And above it, there's a black rectangle with the window bat. This rectangle is used for signals when the game system is in low battery, which I don't know what battery life it uses. You can tell in the description though. I'm going for my name. And with the 6 buttons, 3 black and 3 gray. You have the development system. That is David's Point handheld. I don't know what this means. White rectangle inside a white rectangle. Ninety wireless in the serial numbers on it. And a lot of stuff is the two indicators. The gray rectangle. The rectangle. There's the gray rectangle inside the gray rectangle. And up it there's another indicator in the right lines there's a logo. Alright, here we have the European versions. Here we have the Dreamcast. Here we have an European version. There's a whiteboard with the word Dreamcast and black text, and above it there's a blue scribble. In the front there's power and open. The word Sega logo. Under it there's a gray rectangle with 4 HDMI ports with each letter of the alphabet. Okay, so this console doesn't need any much information as I need. Which is stupid. Because I nearly needed to do this. Here we have the North American version. The scribble is now red, and what's in the controller? A VMU! Yes, a VMU. That's what I said. It's used for inside the controller to play monochrome games when it has enough storage capacity to save its life savings on playing games as a video on memory card unit. Put it on your Dreamcast controller, or it may be put it automatically to it. It's a whiteboard with 2 black rectangles above it. Dreamcast, and under it there's a monochrome screen. And there's buttons. Okay, so this VMU doesn't need any sense anyway. Here we have the Dreamcast Divas 2000 CX20. This might not be a console in this list, but it's a TV, so whatever. It's just a blue TV with 4 lines on it. A monochrome screen. Fun fact, you can actually play Dreamcast games on it. Here we have the Naomi. Another arcade game Ballad. It's just the weapon with the word Naomi on it. Inside the plastic with a rectangle. I have to swipe 2 times to get out of the stupid. No. Okay. Continuing with the board. This is an Ultra Flex chip. Yes. It's a C. Wait. Here's an arcade tip. Carabiner. Wait. Have the advanced Picobina. I'll talk everything after. It's everything. So here we have a Sega with a blue rectangle with game on it. And under it there's a white rectangle with many buttons, and between them there's a screen. Here's the version without the game you have to play with a white tilted square bracket. Originally, this might be the easiest consoles of all time. Here we have the Sega Golfer. I added this on this list, but it's not made by Sega, it's made by App Games. I'll continue after this debut. Continuing with a video is it's just a portable version of the Genesis, which is excuse me again. Okay, so this is a black rectangle with 2 blue buttons on it. Excuse me yet again. With black buttons on blue outlines with 7 buttons. And between them, there's just a screen. Ugh, why do I do this every time? Here we have the Golfer 2. It's a second variant of the Golfer released in 2008 by Ad Games. The time that stupid Wii spin-off was launched in China, which is called the Sport V, which I don't think is really good to play since it's not available in my country. It's just an updated version with many buttons such as G, C, Y, B, X, A. Some buttons that were bigger are now smaller. The first circle was replaced with a D-pad. Wait. Okay, so I put my notification sound to treasure. And between everything there's a screen. And the left and right of it there's gray buttons. Which anyone. And under the screen there's the word Golfer 2. Wait. Here we have the mini version of the Mega Drive on. This is the EU smaller version. This is just a smaller version of the console. Coming on at this, here we have the mini Genesis. The rectangle is now moved to the bottom. The controllers are now smaller, and the D-pad is a bit designed more in the second controller, with the letters A, B, and C, the founding saints on it. Here we have the Game Gear Micro, the first small variant of the Game Gear. So, you have a blue rectangle with a D-pad, which consists of a gray circle and a black outline with inside it there's a gray cross with a gray letter X on it. And right of them there's 2 gray spheres. And between them there's a black rectangle with 3 oval shapes, 1 red, 1 green, and 1 blue. And there's the word Game Gear in white text. And right of it there's a screen. There's the white Sega logo, and under it there's the word portable video game system in the white text, and between the words Game Gear and the logo in the right, there's a screen on the blue outline. Alright, now it's the Astral City Mini, a small arcade player, which is just like Mortal Kombat but designed because Astro City has been one of the longest games of all time, and Mortal Kombat doesn't. It's just a white shape representing an arcade with a green line behind it in the front. Oh my god, the screen goes vertical every time. Okay, continuing with the video with a black, above it there's the word. And on it, I couldn't see that much, but I think it's the word above the green line, which is in green text on the black outline. Wait, it's Astral City. I know now. Written above, white shape with a black rectangle with a blue gradient. Angle with the word play square in red text above it. And under that rectangle there's a black rectangle with two red shapes on white outlines with a black and light blue and shape on a white outline above it with and between them there's inside it there's the logo in white outline. And under there's the word Astro City in yellow text, and under that black and inside that black rectangle under that shapes there is a green shape. And under inside the upper part there's a black rectangle with green. And under it there's a black rectangle with a red rectangle and there's white text. And right of it there's a black rectangle with white text. Also the upper rectangle is in white and black outline. And above it there's a yellow button. And the right of it there's a black rectangle. And in the middle of the rectangle there's a green letter. And there's a green there's a black thumbstick with a green circle. And the right of them there's 6 green buttons. Wait. Okay, so continuing with the video. It's just a stupid sticker, which is a black rectangle with many black lines on it, and under the black sphere with red lines, and under it there's a white arrow pointing at the top with some words in white text under it, and under the with Sega in white text inside a black shape. Above it there's the under it there's a black white and blue switch. So I don't think that's it. And under everything there's some words in white text inside the black rounded lines. White outlines because again, this is it. Wait. Excuse me, yet again. And between them there's the word power in white text. And under it there's the word 6-bit in white, 16-bit in white text. And the right of it there's a white number 2, and inside it there's the word Mega Drive in white text. Okay guys, this is it for today. I really hope you liked it. Stay tuned for the Coleco video game consoles for the Atari video game consoles history, which is going to be uploaded tomorrow or today. Also, phones review will be out soon. Goodbye.